Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are at this bright and beautiful Wednesday evening. It is the 25th day of January 2023, and it's match day 3 of the Angular Football Association Male Senior Division, and that got on its way on the 21st day of January. That would be last week, Saturday. And we have so far had some 4 matches completed, and with one drawn game so far and 3 wins as the games rolled on into this 2023 season. This evening, your commentator is Tony Fleming, and we want to say a pleasant day to you. Welcome to AI Live coverage of live football action here, match day 3 of the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center. This evening, we will be featuring the 2 teams, the Western Predators. They did open the tournament against the Roaring Lions, and this evening they will be coming up against their nemesis, the Eagles Claw. And as we can see, the Eagles Claw in a bit of a change strip. We know them to be in that. Blue uniform. Today they are wearing green, and the Western Predators as well. Their new strip is a black dawn with a tinge of grey down the middle, as opposed to the traditional grey jersey that they started the tournament with over the past 2 previous years. So it's good to be with you again. The referee has done all the preliminaries, and it's the Eagles Claw with the kickoff, kicking from left of screen to our right. They deep into their defensive half, and the referee in this evening match is Kevon Harley, and he is assisted by, I'll get the names for you shortly, but here is an attack there mounted by the Eagles Claw, and a shot coming on goal there. Keeper just shadow diving, and that one rolls over the goal line, and it's a goal kick. So again, we say welcome to you, and we are happy to be with you on match day 3 of this encounter. The Eagles Claw opening their game this their season, that is, this evening, playing against the Western Predators. The Western Predators, they certainly would have conceded some 14 goals. And here's a shot from the Eagles Claw again. That one is going to roll across the touchline or across the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick. The Western Predators, they did got a solid and sound beating there from the defending champions, the Roaring Lions, and they will certainly be looking to make amends, to bounce back, as we would say. Playing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players, so they are a bit on the short side by 2, and so they will certainly have to be very much compact. They're not with their full squad this evening, and I will be shortly joined by the Minute Man, Remy Minute, in just a bit, and we will be bringing to you ball by ball commentary. I want to say good evening to all of our listeners, Bailey, Millington, and their likes, and Doc there, and all those persons who usually takes the time to tune into us. There's an attack mounted by the Eagles Claw, and it's going to be an infringement. So it's going to be a free kick on the left side of the attacking third of the Eagles Claw, and certainly sure that they will be looking to see whether or not they can make something of this free kick. Again, Eagles Claw is playing with it's about 9 men, so they're really short-handed here. But nevertheless, all they need is 7 players, and they are. Here is, and that's going to be. Oh, that's a really soft one. Free kick came over, ball partially cleared, but in an effort for the clear, player there handled the ball, and the referee Harley, right on site, decides, well, it's a penalty, and if it was ever easy time for the Eagles Claw to really open the deadlock, it will be now. Penalty taken, and the ball hits in the back post, and the rebound there saw ball being eventually slotted into the back of the net, but really soft goal there, if you would ask me. The Eagles, the Western Predators, yes, they would have given up the penalty, but I don't think they were aware, not alert, that the fact that the ball could rebound, the goalkeeper can save. And yes, the ball did hit the upright, but rebound straight at the boot of the penalty kicker, and he coolly and easily slotted it at the left side of the goalkeeper there in the Eagles Club for goal number 1, coming in the 5th minute of play. As I say, good evening, welcome, Remy Minute.
Yes, Tony, I'm sure the Eagles Club will be happy for that. They have opened very early, under 10 minutes. And I'm sure the Western Predators, as you mentioned, was not aware that that ball could have missed the goal and they would have to defend it. But they have to learn from their mistakes to be more alert in the future. It is never a goal until it reaches the back of the net. So good goal indeed in the end.
Certainly. I've seen some players walking in, and that might be national team players. Yes, it looks like national team players. It appears as though they'll be training on the other side of the annex. But it's 1-0 in favor of the Eagles Claw. I mention again the Western Predators. They are a bit short-handed. Here is an attack mounted by the Western Predators, but the goalkeeper comes and collects, tosses it out carefully, and this could be dangerous, but good shielding there from the Eagles Claw player. Here is number 16, pushes the ball further to the left, cross, but blocked partially there by the defender there. He boots the ball upfield. And the shot on goal, goalkeeper saves and gathers cleanly. This time not giving any rebound at all. The Western Predators, the team, Shaquan Abbott wearing the number 4 shirt. Imani Amadi, good to see him back on the field, number 7. Number 28, Alex Batchelor. Number 9, Alton Brooks. Number 33, Jason Bryan. Number 5, Rigobota Bryan. The goalkeeper is Nicholas Hughes, number 126. Is an attack, but the ball pushed into touch, and it appears it's going to be a corner kick there to the Eagles Claw, as I broke momentarily. Continuing with the side, number 18, Desmond Hutchinson. Number 12, Alpha McLean. Number 8, Norma Rodriguez. And number 30, Angelo Santana Perez.
The Goldens. We'll talk about that. Continue. Wasn't it? Let's get confirmation.
Interesting.
Interested that we just got news that the goal did not score.
But didn't they kick it? Didn't they pass it from the center side?
You have to discuss that with the officials. But that's the news we get. We're just carrying what we got. So it wasn't score is 0-0.
Well, it's certainly breaking news here, but it's the Eagles claw on the attack. Carey crosses, and in the middle, it is a shot and goal, but partially blocked by his own player there. And the Eagles claw trying to clear, shot again, but blocked, and this time it's going to be another corner. The Eagles claw team sees Giovanni Anthony, number 5, number 11, Sean Brown, number 20, Romain Kabi, number 22, Craig Clark, the veteran, number 69, Raquel Cyril, number 8, Lyndon Duncan, number 3, Darlan Garden, number 10, Tajay Johnson, number 7, Filian Robinson, number 16, Joseph Tazi, and number 1, Javon J. Victory. It's corner kick taken, partially cleared, heads going up, headed away there, and the Eagles claw again making some headway here, and again, penalty, again, minute.
I don't know what the referee's seeing, but I seen something different. That last penalty now, the young man for the Eagles claw would have taken on the defenders, and in the end, I don't know what happened, but he fell down, and the referee just point to the penalty spot. I don't see that kind of contact for him to. Well, I guess the referee have something. He sees something we didn't see.
He
I see a man fall down to the end after holding the ball for so long. So I don't know, but that was too soft. It was softer than the first one.
Well, that time the penalty has been taken, and this time it was coolly slotted into the back of the net, and it's a goal this time. So, in the first instance, we thought that the goal would have been scored there, but that wasn't the case. But in this case, we've seen here with the penalty being taken after the player there was adjudged to be taken down, thing that was scary. Penalty taken and coolly slotted away for a 1-0 this time. We have played some 10 minutes into 11 minutes of play. It's 1-0 in favor of the Eagles claw, and certainly that first penalty we'll definitely need to find out what really went down, and we'll be able to update you as to why the goal was disallowed. But I certainly thought that the ball ended up into the back of the net, really, and as the penalty kick was taken, the ball rebounded off the post to the original kicker, and he coolly slotted into the back of the net. So I'm not too sure why it was not given for a goal. The ball is still, position is still with the Eagles claw, though they have been dominating. We did call 11 names ticked for the Predators, but they are only fielding some 9 players. Here is a dribble going through, and a goal, a kick, a shot on goal, but the one sailed over the bar, and it's going to be a goal kick there. Remy, your thoughts?
Well, it's 1 to the Eagles claw. It looked like the Eagles claw is applying pressure early. They pretty much playing one half of the field, put a lot of pressure on the Western Predators. And I'm sure that's the plan, to have as much goals as they can in the first half to secure the game into the second half, I'm sure.
Yes, well, under the circumstance, they have the veteran captain there in Duncan, better known as Poodle. And they've got their full quota of players here playing against this 9-man Western Predators team. Here's Craig crossing the ball, but cleared away there by Brooks, only to find an Eagles Club player. Here they're trying to queue up the Eagles Club, still dribbling, and just heaving a shot, as if to shuffle a shot on goal, and that one went wide for a goal kick. Here is a goal kick taken, bobbled over the head there of the Eagles class center forward. Ball is with Craig wearing the number 22 shirt. He passes to Tazi to Carey wearing the number 11. Carey cross, left-footed. Ball rolls all the way and still trouble here. Shot, but blocked. Still not out of danger. Eventually, the ball is being cleared all the way there to Dunk. Well, it's not Duncan, his partner there in the defense there. And again, Eagles Club Mountain attack. Carey passes. So take Johnson. And there's a shot on goal. Beautiful goal, Millington. Remy.
Well, it turned out to be a beautiful goal, but it passed right in the keeper hand. So I don't know how much beauty it was. It touched the keeper hand and went in. So it will go down as a goal, but I wouldn't want to say it was a dramatic goal. It passed right through the keeper hand, knocking the keeper hand.
Well, it's
just telling you as I see it.
The element of shock.
So I think good shot at goal, but direct it to the keeper.
The element of surprise that caught the keeper, and he couldn't get his hand up quickly enough, and it
went through the keeper hands by touching the keeper hands and deflect to the goal. So it was a great shot at goal, but straight to the keeper. So in my mind, it's a goal, but it won't go down as a brilliant goal for me.
Oh, I think what would happen is.
I'm sorry to be that harsh a little bit, but that's how I see it.
To actually, really,
the shot was good, but straight to the keeper.
To kick that off the volley one time.
That's what makes it special.
That was expertly done.
That's what makes it special.
It caught the keeper way off guard, and he wasn't.
He was late.
Active enough with his hands, and that's what it is. So.
It was a great shot at goal, but directed straight to the keeper. But the keeper didn't react fast enough. So it bounced on his hand and scored.
It's going to be a long night here for the Western Predators. Here's Carey again, the goal scorer. I'm trying to find the player over there on the far side, but Brooks coming back and cutting out, and he's dribbling inside his box, and a shot and goal again. Well, I think that one was an even easier chance, but
too much style.
He couldn't.
He wanted to do something a little extra special.
Well, he couldn't effect the
He's at
finish
camera, I
that
expect
he
that.
did, and so
would have been a great goal if that went in.
So it's 2-0 in favor of the Eagles Club. It's just a quarter way past this in this match. A quarter way in this match. Here is Carey again, getting a lot of possession out here on the left side. Miss pass there to Brooks. Brooks dribbling and just gave the ball away. And a shot and goal this time, and off target. Number 8 there for
but off target.
Norma Rodriguez, number 8 there, just hooking it there in his defensive third and giving it back straight to the Eagles claw, and as if to say, well, here is it. You can do what you want with it. We see some hands waving in the air. Here is Duncan finding Carey. Carey looks up and it goes for Johnson. Johnson controls. And he has to be offside for sure, yes.
Big time.
Certainly he's definitely going to be offside.
A good game so far, but the Western Predators have still been suffering from their first defeat from Lions, 14-0. I have not seen any booster in their team in terms of more players. So they are pretty much playing with 11 men, Tony, so that could be a problem for them tonight in the second half.
Well, they've got 2, 4, 6, 8.
How many do they have? Sorry, but how many do they really have?
It looks like they have, let's see, 3, 6, 9.
Okay, look like 9 to me. So, I will make an appeal out there. Anyone looking to play football in Angola and don't have a club as yet, they should join the Western Predators. I mean, I'm not forcing you or telling you, but I would feel that would be the team to join to help them along the way. What do you think, Tony?
Yes, certainly. Well, they have gotten names ticked here. Like the man Amani Amadi, his name is ticked off here on the sheet. Whether he's coming, shot and goal.
Good goalkeeper react very late.
And it's goal number 3. This is looking just a little bit too easy.
18th minute.
Yes, just a little bit too easy here. And I would want to think that it's going to be a long first half and a long, very, very long game.
If you're coaching a team like Western Predators at present in this game, at this time, 3 goals in 18 minutes, would you make some moves on the field?
Well, you can't make much move. What you have to do is play
Is what?
compact. You have to
But
play
that's a move.
compact football.
That's a move.
Um,
It's a fall.
you have to play compact football,
But that's a move.
and
That's one of the first moves you'll make.
that should have been the move from the beginning. That
That's-
should have been you play compact, and then you try to play on the counter attack.
Yeah, from now, what would you do? You say come back. So you implement that. But you're putting yourself in the coach's place now.
Well, like I said, that should have been the implemented from the
Is it too late
beginning.
to do that?
It's not too late to do that, but then players out there to shout, play compact. This is look at.
Explain your compact, Tony. Behind the ball, you mean?
Yes, they have to play behind the ball.
Okay, that's your
All the
compact.
players have to play behind the ball,
Yeah.
and then you break on the counter attack.
Counter attack or the
Yes.
wing attack or wherever.
Exactly, you make it difficult for the
Good. Great.
Eagles claw to penetrate. Here
move.
is Eagles claw on the
Flag on.
on offside.
So you would start the game on a more defensive mood behind the ball from midfield go back or from
Yeah, but
defense to midfield.
exactly.
Not allowing them to depress your defense too much and protect your goalkeeper somehow and wait on the counter attack. Good move. That should be the way forward. They should start with that move. So that's a very, very good observation there, Tony.
They're still playing as if they've got
Scattered, disorganized.
playing as if they have 11 players. So that's not the case. Here does that look like is that
reminds
Johnson?
me.
But
That reminds me of when the Eagles Claw started. If you have a good memory of that, it was similar to the Western Predators at present, playing disorganized with less players and not holding the strain, and that's why they had result in 20 goals and all these goals in the past. You recall anything about that?
well, certainly. But when the Eagles Club would have started their first match, actually, when the Eagles Club played their first match, they had the full quota of players, and they actually started well until they conceded the first goal.
So they fall apart.
Yeah. So here is pass to the right side, ball chipped into center. Johnson's with it, and still with it, and shot and goal, but partially blocked there by the goalkeeper, Carey. Here is Tazi with a big swing, but loses out. Here is Western Predators trying to break. They're trying to break, not enough numbers. You see there where the player there is standing up. Here is Johnson, shot and goal. They're really queuing up. Here is the Eagles Claw, trying to see who can score as many goals as possible. And like I mentioned to you earlier, Remy, when you asked what would I do, is that is either the instruction has not been sent out or given, or the players there for the Western Predators just decide, well, we will play the game how we sees it fit, whether the scores have been racked up or not. Then that is something that we definitely will have to see. Here's a corner kick taken, and shot on goal, rebound off the pole, and it's still not out of danger, cleared, and the ricochet from the boot there of the Eagles Claw player, and it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. So 22 minutes have gone, and it's 3-0. Here is Gomez, puts the ball upfield. And there is 2 defenders. Here is the defense there for the Western Predators, the Eagles Claw, holding well at defense. Trying to see that's number 7 there for the Eagles Claw. And the goalkeeper comes from the Western Predators goal and collects, boots the ball upfield. Well, not really upfield, but across field. Here is Gomez. Try to dribbles, well, gets around two, and ball is booted upfield. This is an opportunity for the Russian striker there for the Western Predators. He cuts to his right and have a shot at goal, but really tame one, so to speak. And the goalkeeper, no problems at all, collects, tosses it out. Here is Duncan. Trying to find Johnson. He's speedy. Johnson cuts back to his left. Passes to Carey. And Carey. Well taken goal there by Carey. That was a really
number 2 for
well
him?
taken, well composed goal. And he has gotten 2 goals so far.
Oh, he have to be a happy man.
And it's 4 goals to nil.
And
goal
that he on a hat trick. Oh, he's extra happy.
Yeah, goal coming in the
Congratulations,
24th minute of play.
Well
so
deserved 2 goals.
I thought it was quite unselfish play there from Tajay Johnson, though. And,
well, occasionally being selfish, holding the ball too long, not passing, not string lining, want to do it all sometimes, occasionally. But I'm sure that the Eagles Club plan is to share the ball and distribute and score.
This time, here is Brooks beckoning to his players to push forward, and they are pretty much outnumbered. You got 3 and 4 men at the back, and you can't have 3 players. If you're playing with 9 men, you can't have 3 players pushing forward. Most you can probably send forward is 2. But here is Gomez. This one is going to give away with this one. Craig is going to
experience
wisely
Craig.
Allow that one to roll into the back of the net.
What's his name?
Duncan to the goal scorer there in Carey. He returns the favor. He's looking to pick out Duncan again and does so. Duncan trying to find Johnson, does so, and Johnson a little dink there, but the goalkeeper equal to the task, and there's still a chance. They're blocked there by the defense there for the Western Predators. Good footwork there from Johnson, keeping the ball in play, and eventually the defender there just getting back just in time and tackling that one for corner kick minute.
Yeah, the keeper did what he could, came out to assist in stopping Johnson, and the defenders came in line to block him, and then result in a corner kick. So, well, good for the Eagles Claw. They have a corner kick, a chance of scoring more goals. But again, I would like to see more of a competition with the Western Predators, but it looked like to me the Eagles Claw is dominated.
Well, here's corner kick taken. Miscontrolled by the player there for the Eagles Claw. 2 players rushing onto it. Eventually, Carvey coming away with it and trying to return the pass, loses out. And here is the Western Predators giving the ball away. They recovers position and trying to play from the back. Here's Western Predators. Good ball there, good play, and just carelessly given away there by the number 28 player there for Western Predators. Good dummy there from Tazi, but Tazi, the ball is cleared way upfield there for the Western Predators player, and in the meantime, picking up a free kick. Yes, picking up a free kick there is the on-rushing striker there for the Western Predators. So they're getting close to the Eagles Claw goal, but because they don't have the allotted amount of players that's needed, is that they are leaving quite a bit of gaps in some areas of the field and finding themselves struggling to fill those gaps. Here is kick taken. Good kick taken. Ball is still in the danger area. Eventually, Duncan got in a toe poke boot, and Ed Carey eventually coming away with it and finding Johnson. He's got Tazi running to his left. Does find Tazi. Tazi trying to cut around the player. He's trying to get past the defender there. Does so. And shot on goal, but the toe poke save there from the goalkeeper there in the Western Predators goal. That more looks like the player, and that's quite strange. That's not an infringement. And here is Tazi. Shot, but ball rolls over the bar, and it's a goal kick. Certainly, that player certainly looked like Imani Amadi. Yes, it certainly looks like him there, running away with that, and he should have easily picked up a free kick, but here is a ball being booted upfield. The number 2 player there for the Western Predators got onto the ball, and in the end, Craig running back in a defensive role clears. It's going to be a throw-in again to the Western Predators. Kick taken. Amadi trying to get around Tazi. Not been able to do so, but see Eagles claw now with possession. Ball's booted upfield, headed away. Nicely controlled there by that looks like Brooks, but loses out and is complaining. As to the referee here is Kabi on the far side, and the ball's cross and eventually cleared away there to the left side, and it's going to be a throw in there to the Eagles club.
Tony, I just laughing because I had a nice little discussion with Diamond coach. But we'll get to that when we have a little chance to talk.
So here is Tazi, crosses, trying to look for Kabi on the far side, and it's a beautiful spin shot there from Tazi Johnson for goal number 5. And it's well taken goal, but poor defensive work there on the part of the Predators defense there. And
defense is poor, and the goalkeeping was poor because the ball was not kicked so away from him, it passed right under his hands.
Goal coming in the 31st minute of play, goal number 5. So they are really scoring at will here. The Eagles claw certainly sure the coach will be very satisfied. Here is a true pass, and well met there by the defense there for the Eagles claw. I must say they've got it pretty easy. It's always good to start with an easy game, to get an easy match, to at least notch up 3 points, to get things going and to get you on the go. Well, Imani is actually on the field, Remy. He appears to be playing in the midfield. He's right there by Tazi, who just approached the ball and coming away with it, finding Johnson. Good pass there. Johnson is speedy. Imani jock is back and finds Carey. Carey returned the favor, and oh wow, ball is still in play. Ball is still in play with Carey. Chips nicely. I'll find Imani, but he not clearing well. This time he goes the distance, and bad control there by Brooks. Tazi. Good moves and a shot, but he's blocked there. Remy, they're trying to curb here is the Eagles claw. Good defense, and that's going to be an infringement. Two players just colliding there. Yeah, both okay. So, Eagles, Western Predators started off with 9 players, and now they've added another one in that of Amani Amadi. So they with 10 now, still playing one now. Here is Carey, nice move across there, but Brooks coming across, and the ball is with Johnson, and it's a shot and goal this time. That one rising way over the bar. There no trouble there for the goalkeeper, who has been having a really torrid time in the back of the net there for the Western Predators. Here is Amani, goes past. They play over there on the left side of the ball, pushed through. This could be dangerous. A chance still, but partially blocked there, and coming away with it. Here is. It looks like that's Craig. And number 2 is Brian. Yes, Carey scored 2 goals, crosses in the middle, but cleared. And trying to chip the ball through, but loses out. There is the Eagles Claw team, and it's going to be an infringement there. Player tripped up there by the defender there for the Eagles Claw. Here is Carey. Well, finds Craig, pushes the ball upfield and has quite a bit of space. Passes to Tazi, but coming across. There's the defender there for Eagles Claw, and maybe trying to find Alton Brooks, not getting the direction as he would have liked. And so it's a throw-in, so taken quickly. Here is the number 7 player there for the Eagles Claw, in that of Philman Robinson. Oh, Amani. Good pass there from Amadi. Some trouble. And, well, that kid, that should certainly be a card there. That should certainly be a card. An infringement there. And, well, yes. Yes, good call there by Harley, because he's certainly taken the player out. And luckily, he was some distance away from goal. Otherwise, that could have easily been a red. So, just trying to push a little bit further forward. Is the Eagles Claw getting some movement going forward, but again, we'll need to play a lot closer and be more knitted so that they can be able to string some passes together. They will definitely need to tighten up at the back. We have played 37 minutes. It's 5-0 in favor of the Eagles Claw. Here's a shot taken. Ball ricochets and goes into touch over the goal line. And it's going to be the first corner kick for the Eagles Claw in this encounter. It's match day 3 of the Anguilla Football League Male Senior Division. And we are into match day 3 with the Eagles Claw versus the Western Predators. This is the second match for the Western Predators. They would have lost 14-0 against the defending champions, the Roaring Lions, and up against it again against the Eagles Claw, trailing some 5 goals behind. Corner kick taken, heads going up, And good effort there, but that one just brushes wide of the left upright there, and it's going to be a goal kick there taken quickly. There to Clark. Clark boots the ball upfield, trying to find Robinson. One does so. The defender is giving Robinson quite a lot of space there to get onto the ball. Here is Tazi. And a little flick back heel there. Didn't come off as well as he would have liked, and the ball was eventually cleared there by the defense there for the Eagles, for the Western Predators, sorry. Here is Duncan trying to find Kirby. Kirby does collect now, and needles it through to find Johnson. And Johnson, I would certainly want to have that one back. Had an opportunity there, trying to just dink it past the unrushing keeper on the left side, but pushes it too far wide, and it's a goal kick there to the Western Predators. Perez loses out. Here is Johnson trying to tread the needle, but loses out. Here is Amani, picks up now and goes to Johnson. But Johnson is fast and eventually recovers. And clearance there from the youngster there in the defense there for the Western Predators. So they will probably want to not concede any more goals and go into the half. Just 5 goals down. Here is Robinson. Robinson turns. Finds Kirby. Carey, sorry. And that ball, well, almost like it went out, but goalkeeper collects, comes to the line, 18 yards area, and boots the ball upfield, only to find the defense there for the Eagles claw. And Tazi picks up, finds Duncan, the captain. Duncan finds Carey. Robinson trying to control but loses out, and the ball is cleared eventually there by Amani Amadi. And it's going to be a throw-in. Ball is with Duncan, throws it quickly. Heavy touch there from Carey, but finds Robinson. Robinson finds Brian. Here is Tazi, the left-footed player. Comes all the way back. Goes to Carey, who has already scored 2 goals. Nicely chips across. Keeper going up, loses out. Ball bubbles and eventually a shot, but block there. Here is Romain Kirby. He's picked the ball up, passes it to Duncan. Duncan trying to catch the keeper off his line. And this time the direction goes wide of the goal there. And it's going to be a goal kick there into the 42nd minute of play. It's the Western Predators against the Eagles claw. If you've just joined us, Eagles claw in the green. Western Predators in the black with a little silver strip down the center. They are at the moment trailing some 5 goals to 0, and will certainly either not concede anymore or try to just peg away, just coolly trying to get a goal back, and not a good pass there at all. Trying to find Amity, and ball goes into touch. Here is Imani. Good footwork, good skill there by the young man, and picking up a corner, throwing there for his troubles. But he certainly needs some more help, and can't do it all alone by himself. So taken, Robinson head the ball up. Brooks, here is Brooks, gets around the player, good move there, and eventually boots the ball upfield, but that one is going to roll into touch. It's going to be a throw in there, Here's Craig to Duncan. Duncan trying to find Robinson. Robinson leaves it for Tazi, and the ball is cleared. Here is Amani. Good ball over. This should be a goal. This should be a goal. Oh my. That was a beautiful ball there by Imani Amadi. Brilliant ball. Just catching the defense there for the Eagles. It was the striker and the goalkeeper all alone. The goalkeeper rushed out of his goal. The striker there for the Predators in an attempt to hit the ball in the back of the net. Ball ricocheting off the pole, and from then it was a comedy of errors that sees the Eagles Club fighting for next day and can easily pick up another goal. A shot to ricochet off the pole. But for all the hard work that was done there by the Western Predators, they've got nothing to show for it nearing the halftime whistle. Here is the Eagles Club trying to recover from that lapse there in judgment from the brilliant ball there of Amani Amadi that really warranted a goal. But wow, it's when something is not going for you, as they say, when it's not your day, certainly not today. But they have certainly created a chance, and that one should have been in the back of the net. All ends up. Heading to halftime, and Eagles Claw clearing from the back. Here is Robinson, and leaving the ball run too far, and Brooks, fleet-footed, picks up. Brooks boot the ball upfield, and certainly the player, had he attempt to get that one, would have been an offside position. Here is Carey. Clark. And that's the halftime whistle. So at the end of the half, it is 5-0 in favor of the Eagles Club versus the Western Predators. Quite an entertaining half where goals are concerned. And we do hope that as you took it in the first 45 minutes that you were entertained. And we're looking forward for an even more entertaining half, whether we'll see more goals, whether we will try to see whether the Eagles Club can make their way back. That's something to see. They're certainly not without chances, and I'm certainly sure that you will see more chances coming from either side as we approach the second half. Until then, this is Tony Fleming, handing you back to Master Control, and we will be with you in about 10 minutes or so.
Teams, welcome to the opening of the 2022 President's Cup. 9 teams, 2 zones, battling to reign supreme over Anguilla's football. The prestigious President's Cup will give each team one last chance at bragging rights, a chance to earn a piece of silverware, a chance to win big financially. The President.
Shot and a goal! Great goal from Aquila. This is scored after a great cross from Robin, number 5. It's a beautiful day for soccer. It's in the back of the net. It's a shot. It's a set. ball should have, Imani get the ball, shot a brilliant ball. That the ball should have been in the back of the net. Should have been in the back of the net.
Good evening, and welcome back to live coverage here of the Match Day 3 Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center. Eagles Club versus the Western Predators. Your commentators this evening, Tony Fleming, Ramy Minute. We just stepped out a bit, and we are happy to be broadcasting AI Live. It's the Eagles Club this time with possession. At halftime, they went into halftime leading some 5-0, and will be looking to see how best they can maybe increase that tally. In the meantime, the Western Predators will certainly be looking to see how they can really organize themselves and play a little bit more compact, especially at the back. You've seen, the sports chances. They had a glorious opportunity there in the early portion. Here is Sean Brown. And taken down again, and well, referee Harley's pointing to the penalty spot again, and he's saying Brown was taken down, and it's going to be a penalty, and Brown has an opportunity to really get a hat trick in this match. And let's see. So in the first minute of play, it's a penalty to be taken by Sean Brown wearing the number 11 shirt. Brown steps up and slots it into the back of the net, and he has picked up his hat trick. So 3 goals to Brown, 2 coming from open play, and that one he himself picking up the foul and slotting it away for goal number 6. So 6-0, and we have just begun the second half, sorry. Here's Duncan. Cut out there by Western Predators, but Brown comes back and fancy flick pass to Duncan. So the Eagles Claw, they're very confident and much composed. They're knocking it around. Here's a true pass to Brown. And this time the Brooks just allow the ball to run into to touch for a throw-in. Robinson, Duncan. All the way here to that is what the player they were in the number 3 shirt, and the Garden. Here is Amari trying to reverse the pass, does so, but he loses out there. So that let's get the name of the number 8 player. There is that Lyndon Duncan. Here is Brooks, pushes the ball forward, and the flag goes up for an offside. So now we've got 11 players, full quota for the Western Predators now. So let's see whether that will improve their ability to play a bit more compact and a bit more tight. Here is Robinson, chips the ball over to Tazi, and cut out there by the defender. Still some bobbling going on inside there, and manhandled there. And Harley stopped the play and just pulled it back a bit. But players had good control, but he just pulls the ball back. There's a kick take, and Kirby picking up, finding Robinson. And Handball taken quickly. Garden. Duncan. Garden. And here is some good body to body challenge there. And a lack of ideas from the Western Predators. Sees the Eagles claw with possession. Here's Craig. He finds Tazi. He finds the hat-trick score there in Brown. And Brown still, Sean Brown trying to find Johnson in the middle, but not effecting the pass as well as he would like. But again, Eagles claw still with possession. And Brown. Here is Brown. Again, trips the ball across, but very weak team cross there, cut out there by the Eagles claw. Here's Brooks, boots the ball upfield. Here's a foot race for the player there wearing like number 12. And I'm trying to find the striker there, but the goalkeeper equal to the task, coming out and collecting. Clears the ball upfield. Here is the Eagles claw on Tazi. Ball pass across to Kabi, who trying to find the striker there, but only into the hand of the Nicholas Hughes down there in the goal there for Western Predators. This is a good move. This is a good move. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. And he's taking a lot of time. And again, it is an easy opportunity again. Cannot be finished by the Western Predators. And they will only got themselves to blame here because they have created the chances and have not capitalized. In the meantime, Tazi, here is Tazi. Good coming back, good defensive shape there from the young man there from the Western Predators, getting back and really dispossessing Tazi, who was right on the edge of the 6-yard box, looking to pounce and looking to put that one into the back of the net. But nice cutout play there from the defender. Here is Kabi, and the ball is cleared into touch again. So no nonsense play there from the Western Predators. They're trailing by 6-0. We've played some 7 minutes into this half so far. Total to the 54th minute of play. Ball's booted upfield. Duncan. Robinson. Duncan. Tazi. Duncan. Back to Robinson. Trying to find Brown. There's a shot on goal. And this time the keeper equal to the task. Wobbled it a bit, but was still full in control. Here's the ball booted upfield. Here is Perez. Ball booted. Here is Brown. Good cutout work there from the defense there for the Western. The Eagles claw, that is. The Eagles claw doing good defensive work. Here is Robinson. And just knocking it around. Is Johnson coming all the way back for it now. Kabi. Johnson is saying, why didn't you pass it on the ground? Not good at all. So we are into match day 3. And the first match, we saw the Western Predators losing 14 goals to nil in favor of the Roaring Lions, going on to the Roaring Lions. Here is good work there from the player there. Good move, but still going and running out of space. The Western Predators, they are losing 14 goals to nil. They are going down, and then the Uprising losing 3-0 to the Limers FC. Those were the 2 opening matches. And then on Saturday, we had the first match, Spartans 3-3 draw against the Attackers, the President's Cup champion. But in the meantime, here is Browns. He's been sent away again. Cuts inside, but finds the defense there. Brown still with it, cuts across, finds Johnson, and Johnson has a shot at goal, but one always rising, no harm there to the goalkeeper. And then in the nightcap match, it was the Ducks United, the Champions League champion, winning some 6 goals to nil over the Diamonds FC. Brooks. Just doing some repairs. Just probably picked up a knock there. And he has gone down on the carpet. So play will be held up a bit. Whether he will stay down or not, we will certainly see. But here comes the physiotherapist. For some treatment. So you're not missing any football. Just to tell you that the upcoming games into match day number 4, we'll see that's on the 28th, Saturday at 6 p.m. It will be the... Sorry, I just lost my fixture here just a bit. So on the 28th, we will see on Saturday at 6 p.m. the Spartans FC versus the Eagles Claw. So the Spartans FC versus the Eagles Claw. That one should be a good match as well. Both teams coming off of good results. If this one holds, which likely will, then in our nightcap match, it will be the Diamonds FC versus the defending champions, the Roaring Lions. That's on a Sunday match. And then at 6 on Sunday, the Attackers, who will certainly want to get back to winning ways, they will be up against Uprising. And the nightcap match will feature Ducks United versus Limers FC. So play still being held up a bit for some treatment there to Alton Brooks, the captain of the Western Predators. And giving themselves some opportunity, giving themselves some chance, but has not taken their chances, the Western Predators, at all. They could have easily had 2 goals, but they have not taken their chances and see themselves some 6 goals down. And they will certainly need to play a little bit better. Here is so taken, but Tazi coming back and recovering position. Robinson finds Duncan. Craig Clark. So they are very much content, the Eagles start to knock it around. And here is a good ball to good move. And oh, wow. Not a good effort at all. Good move there by Johnson. And not a good finish. Elected to take an early shot at goal, but direction lacks much, and the ball rolls wide. Here is Eagle Claw with possession again. Craig on the left side of defense, trying to find the hat-trick goal scorer there in Brown, but the defense there for the Eagles Claw just getting across and just putting it over the touchline for a throw-in. Probably could have easily shepherded that one out, shield that ball, properly shepherd it out. Here is a cross coming through. The goalkeeper partially stopped, and in the end finally collects, boots the ball upfield, only to find the head of Craig. Here's Perez trying to get around the player there, but hooking or possibly in the wrong direction. Good move there, and trying to boot the ball upfield, but not getting so. And Kabi find Tazi. Tazi has been hounded and challenged, and yes, in the end, it's a throw in there to the West End Predators. Numbers are very much not clear on the shirts of these uniforms here. So to match the names of the players. Good back heel there. Here is Emmanuel Mali, cuts inside, cuts past one, and brought down looking for a foul, but not getting through. And the player there in looks like Brooks not able to run onto that one. So Brooks at Gomez, not able to run onto that one. Here is Carby in the meantime, streaming down the flank, cuts back, finds Robinson. Robinson cuts inside. He's been met by Amity, who dispossesses, but pass, not being able to get the pass there to the referee says players on. Tazi shot and goal. Shot and scores goal number 7. It is in the 63rd minute of play from the boot of the player there for the Eagles Claw, and he is wearing is that the number 14 shirt? No, that looks like number 16. That is Joseph the man Tazi, scoring goal number 7 in the 63rd minute of play. And he's got a player down there for the Eagles Claw. He's just picking up a knock there, and referee says, well, yeah, nothing harm, no harm. Let play continues, and that play resulted into goal number 7 for the Eagles Claw. So certainly coach there for the West End Predators in that of Samaru will definitely need to get back to the drawing board to see how best he can align and, arrange his players to be a little bit more compact and, a lot more purposeful and tight in the way they play their games, because 14-7 so far. That's 21 goals conceded in a match and a half. And certainly need to be a lot more organized in the way they play. Here's Duncan. He's hounded there. Yeah, it's a pass, good pass. Loses his footing there. Is the Western Predators player. There's a good promising move there from Gomez, but not enough help. And just acknowledging there, the player say, well, forgive me for that mishap. Here is Western Predators trying to defend. Eventually done so, but they've just been a little bit manhandled here. And that's going to be a throw-in to the Western Predators there. Player playing the ball out of number 1 was a player there in J. Victory. Amani trying to mount an attack. Here is Romain Kabi find the goal scorer in Tazi, but the ball is cut out there, but still with possession is the Eagles club. Finally clears partially up field, only to find the boot of Craig, who finds Brown. Brown trying to, I guess, add a little bit of flair and a little bit of fanciness to his play, not getting passes to come off. And again, it's a clearance, ball going into touch. So the goal kick into the 67th minute of play. Still 7-0 favor of the Eagles claw in their opening encounter. It's match number 2 for the Western Predators. Match number 1, match day 3 for the Eagles claw. And so far, there appears as though they will grab all 3 points here in this encounter. He is Amadi trying to find the player there. Gomez dribbling too much, but can't get past Duncan. Here is Tazi. Tazi cuts left, pulls back, but not on the same page is Duncan, and it's Amadi coming over with it. He will probably need to travel a bit more with the pass, with the ball, because yes, he's trying to lead the strikers away from the defense, but so far they have not been doing a good job in controlling and effecting the passes. Jordan, Johnson, eventually cut out there, but across the field to Craig. Craig pushes the ball into the field to Johnson. Johnson cuts around and shoots at goal. Blocked there. Here is Javon J. Loses out there to Gomez. And he can send Brooks forward. Brooks met there by Duncan. Ball just bobbled and rolls into the part of the Eagles club player. Here is Johnson trying to, he eventually gets on the ball now. Having a shot at goal. Goalkeeper in Hughes there just stops and curls the ball. Here is Western Predators. Amadi still with possession. He needs to just take his time as well. Goes further to his right. This time, Imani certainly picks up a free kick for his troubles. And at the moment, he's on his back and maybe just needs a little bit of stretching there. So we are heading into the 70th minute of play. It's 7-0 in favor of the Eagles claw. If you have just joined us, we want to say welcome to AI Live coverage action here of match day 3 from the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla in the British West Indies. Your commentator this evening is Tony Fleming. Was momentarily joined by Remy Minette, but He has since vacated the boot, and this match is moving merrily along. Here is the free kick chipped over. Gomez trying to, well, he does find one of his teammates there, and shot maybe from about 35 yards out. Won't harm the keeper, who was not been too very busy in the Eagles Claw setup. Here is Amani. Still cuts across. Good move from Imani. And shot. And good effort there from the young man. And picking up a corner kick for his troubles there. But really putting on some silky move there was Amani getting around the defense there of the Eagles Claw and trying to force it past the goalkeeper there in the Eagles Claw goal near post. But equal to the task, goalkeeper keeping the ball out, and in the meantime giving away a corner. So it's the second corner kick for the Eagles Claw. Let's see if they can make something out of it. Short corner taken, and not right play by the number 28 player there for the Eagles Claw, number 18, that is Desmond Hutchinson. Trying to return the favor back to Amity, who was in an offside position and elected not to play, rightly so. And good position losing out there, the Western Predators. But in the meantime, here's Eagles Claw on the attack. Eagles Claw, Brown, push to again, shot and goal. And this time, not on target. Sean Brown, the hat-trick goal scorer. They are not being able to get a shot on target. As I say, welcome back to the Minuteman. We see a substitute being made there by the Eagles Club.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I'm back. I was walking through the crowd. We have a small crowd here on hand, just getting their feedback on what they think about the league and everything. It's our third game in the 2023 league. And, everybody's optimistic that this year they would rather see maybe one of the lesser teams coming up right up to the top. So, we were talking as to, it will have to take a lot of, people have to get serious. The clubs will have to really show that form of motivation to get there. So that was, a little interaction I had out there. So it's good to know that everyone is so keen in it to see maybe new champions this year. Wow. And I had a little talk with the Diamonds manager and coach, and he also was, commenting on his first game that it was just the first game, and, that's fine. The league is long and they can catch up, whatever. So I was kind of telling him the first half they pretty much had Ducks United very well. They hardly scored no more than one goal in the first half. Why they didn't capitalize on, So he was just saying it's the first game, so they really don't want to lament too much on that. They will wait for later on to see what happens.
Well, here's a good through pass there. This could be trouble, but good defending there in the end by Craig. And it's going to be, what is that? That's a good, well, the linesman is saying, the referee's assistant is saying offside. And it's, so it's...
yes, I think she is correct. Because that's what I saw earlier when the pass was made, first pass. So, Tony, what do you think of the feedback I get from a few people?
Well, it's good to know that they would very much like to see another team, in the pick of things.
Or if not a few more teams.
Not a few more teams, but the way how these teams are stacked up, it's easier said than done. Not saying that it can't happen, but because we still got quite a few,
2 wrongs there.
Yeah, young team, good back heel pass there, but I think that
it's a corner kick. He'll allow it to go outside. It's a corner kick.
Yeah, I think
Yes, he's tired.
Yes.
Western Predators. I must give Western Predators credit, not only for this game, but the fact that they always come out to play their games, whether they're short in numbers or not, from since last season.
Well, the score is only 7-0, and
I
they've
said
had
8-10 tonight.
they've had some chances. They they really put themselves in some good position to really pull a goal or two back, but that's a good pass.
Oh,
That's a
the
good
first goal.
pass. This is a good
That's the
pass.
first goal.
Oh no! Oh
The
no!
ball passed before he even crossed the half.
Wow, that
Everybody was on one half. That's a very bad call by the assistant referee. I'm sorry to say it live on national television.
wow,
I'm
that's
sorry. The ball was passed before even any of the two teams crossed the
certainly
line.
have to take a look
You
at
have to
that.
have to take a look, brother. That was a bad
To
call.
take a look at that. Take
It
a
was a
look
bad
at that
call.
replay there,
Somebody
but
need to understand the game.
that
Maybe I might be
one,
wrong, but that's what I saw.
that one
Let me say good night to
certainly-
the man Bailey, if you're listening. I know he always tune in. Mr. Bailey, are you okay? I haven't seen you physically in a while since the season opened, Bailey. I hope you can come out and watch some of the lesser games, not only when your favorites are playing. Thank you. So here's a chance. The keeper will come out for the Western Predators and save. But no, that was not a good call to me. To me, everybody was on one half when the ball passed. And Kimani have such experience. He knew that he have to pass the ball early. I don't know if Tony can recap on that replay.
Well, I'm just gonna have a look to see.
I might be wrong because
Yeah.
I'm not in a position to say it, but from what I see, I think that the ball passed before he crossed the line. That will be something to debate about throughout the week until the weekend. You
He's
know.
offside, actually.
Okay, so clarification,
Yes.
he's outside by a foot or a leg?
Yeah, he was way ahead
Okay,
before the
so
ball was
my
passed,
mistake,
so-
but I guess who am I in that position I am? I'm not even in the center, so the lines assistant would have the referee assistant would have a better judge at that. So she was correct.
Monique is on point.
On point, yeah. I'll pull back my statement.
Yes, the player, I think, just was too anxious.
He should
for
have
the
waited. He
moment,
should have waited
yeah.
for the ball to pass, then cross the line. But
Yes,
experience
yes,
is what
but
you
he's-
know.
Yes,
Some of the players don't have.
yes, he's certainly offside. Well, like you were saying, the Western Predators, they've given an
Full
honest
commitment.
effort. Yes,
Full
an
commitment.
honest effort. They have tried. They have created some chances and didn't take them. But here is an opportunity for the Eagles Club, but cut out there by the Western Predators. Okay, giving the ball away again. Here's a shot coming in this time. And ball was eventually put into touch for a throw-in. So yes, it's early days in the competition. It's so easy to still too early to be talking about, the first match and so forth. Coach Nigel Linton certainly been a little bit optimistic. Here is Duncan. Comes wide to Kirby. Kirby travels and looks up and trying to find Brown on the far end, but only to find the boot of the Western Predator defender there, who easily boots that ball over the goal line for a corner kick. Yeah, so it's these matches are coming thick and fast because the Diamonds, they will be playing the Roaring Lions on Saturday, and so they've been thrown down the gauntlet. The Ducks United, now the Roaring Lions. While on the other hand, here is cross coming through, cut out and cleared, but only as far as the boot of Duncan. Is that the son of Stewie there playing for the Eagles Club? And the ball
What's his number?
is in the back of the net.
What's his number? Goal number 8. Remember I told you it will be 8 goals tonight? Maybe that's it there.
No, it's a very, very soft goal.
What's his
Very,
number?
very
The
soft
guy you
goal.
seen look like Stewie's son.
He's walking back in the red boot there, but probably is not
Nah,
him.
he's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
nah, nah. Stewie's son is still with the Ducks United. That's
Yeah.
true. I'm not sure. Still a question mark. I don't know. But as normal, players move from team to team. When the transfer window open next month, we'll see players moving from team to team.
Wow.
That's a normal thing. It's traditional. You play for a club, the first round, the second round, you play for another club. Wherever you feel comfortable, everybody want to play. Nobody want to sit on a bench. And nobody want to. I mean, you tell a guy leave his job, or tell his supervisor he can't be work a certain time to sit on a bench and never get a game. It's a waste of time. So I think people are looking at those things, and coaches and managers have to be very careful. If you don't treat the bench good, you won't have a bench, brother. Simple as that. That applies to all the teams, all the clubs. You understand, Tony? I know you won't say much on that, but that's just my view.
Well, yeah. But I think what happens is, I think because some of these, as we have a look at that,
So you're scrambling to say what you said, Tony. Say it. But I'm clear cut on that.
second goal, that number 8 goal was a goal scored by Tazi there, and sloppy walk there from the keeper. Not goalkeeping well at all. But like you said, Remy, as we see Harris Johnson trying to get you Johnson's shot, but one sails way over into the park, and it's going to be a goal kick.
So as I said
You were saying about the bench. I don't know if coaches are not comfortable with their bench, and hence, even when they do have big leads, when you should be freeing up your bench and making sure all the players get an opportunity, they still try to maintain the core players to keep the shape of the team. So that could be for a lack of, not being too confident about.
You trying to look for an excuse for them, or you are saying
No, but
that might be the case?
Well, I can't
What you're
speak.
saying.
I am speaking for me.
Okay, great.
So,
I just need to know. Because
so
most times people look for excuses for clubs.
no, I can't speak for clubs. So I'm speaking. I am speaking for what I'm thinking,
Okay.
and I'm thinking.
That's your
Well,
opinion.
for some of these, it's going to be an infringement. For some of these coaches who are not utilizing their bench players, even when they are way ahead, and you don't generally necessarily need to be way ahead, because your bench should be as strong as your starting lineup, which here is KB finds Carey in the back of the net for goal number 4. I did tell you 10 goals.
Number 9. Goal number 9 and number 4 for him?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let's continue. That conversation is very sweet. I wish we could
So-
continue it.
So in this our league, our most of our teams don't really have that much strong benches. If you're talking about teams like the Ducks United, the Roaring Lions, the attackers to
Talking
us in
in
the
general
season.
to all the clubs. I'm not segmenting.
Well,
no.
we can't talk about all the club because
Talking in general.
we find Western don't have a bench.
Well, that's fine. I know you want to
So-
run on there. That's fine. But I want
so-
to stay on the positive side in terms
So-
of bench.
Well, like I said, all the clubs have here is a nice reverse pass. This could be trouble, and not well taken, poorly taken pass. They're not utilizing the bench as much as possible, because I don't think they are confident. They're as confident in the players
On the bench.
On the
But
bench.
say it like that, please.
And I wouldn't speak that for the Roaring Lions, because
I won't
they're
section
different.
no team.
They're different.
I won't section no
Well,
team.
we're talking about bench and we're talking about teams.
I will talk in
So-
general. I'll talk about all the teams with bench.
Well, but if we're going to talk about all the teams for bench and for for
Lions wouldn't get caught up in
given
that since you
place.
mentioned their name. They wouldn't get caught up in that. But what I'm saying is Lions has utilized their bench even when they have the tightest game.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't really waste
So now
time
my
on that.
so now my
segment.
question to you will
Yes,
be,
tell me. I'm referring to, I guess, other teams, other clubs, I guess.
Why are you referring? Have you seen that? Here is
Of course, it's
Stasi
a
being
common
put
thing.
through.
It's a common thing. I mean, it's a common thing. I've seen it with
That's goal number 10.
I've seen it with clubs in the top four teams. I've seen it with them. I'm not specifying no names. I've seen it with them. But since you call Lions,
Well, you must.
let me just finish what I'm saying now. It's a goal score. We can talk. Even though since that you call Lions, I can testify to that. You are absolutely correct. The Lions coach, which I won't call his name, has implemented a lot of the bench to showcase the talent they have. So he have a lot of confidence in his bench. He even have confidence in goalkeepers that never goalkeeped before, in players goalkeeper. Let me continue, please. And in the other top teams, we see there that there's like a hold back. So you are assuming that there's not much confidence in there. And they have a team 8 goals to 0. So how much more confidence you want in your bench to give them a chance? Tell me.
Well, you know exactly who you see.
And sometimes you witness that they would allow some of their key players to exhaust themselves to even get injured, that they can't play the next game.
Well,
You've seen that with your own eyes.
You're trying to be technical, but you know exactly.
I'm not technical.
You know exactly
And it's not
who
one club does it, you know.
You know exactly
I
who you're
could call
talking.
5 clubs that do it. And don't be clever with me tonight. We are
No.
talking football, ain't it? You
well-
asked me to talk football with you.
Well, you know exactly who you're talking
No,
to.
there's
so
no exactly. I could
you're
call
trying to
5 clubs that does it.
So you think
So-
you'll be technical with me and put you right on the
You
spot?
can't put me on the spot. You can't put me on the spot because you like to call names. I don't call no names. I'm talking to you in general.
No, but you see, you can't push your
You call
hand.
Lions already, so I'm not calling no more
You,
names.
you can't throw hands, you can't
But-
throw stones and thing. Here is a man here, man. As we break from this
He's dribbling too
little,
much.
chit chat here. Nice cross, but too far across, and that ball is only going
Somehow,
to roll to the hand, the boot there of Craig, who's had a pretty good game there. And Brown scored 4 goals already, and it's in a matter of moments before we see the end of this game. We've got 3 more minutes, not too sure whether this game is going to go any further. Wouldn't really want to put the Western Predators to too much misery. They have already conceded some 10 goals to add to the 14, so to make that 2 games 24 goals. I don't think even in my time when we had the likes of the upfront strikers, we did concede that many goals in these tournaments. But yeah, minute. Well, that's certainly a topic that we can get into with some of the coaches, especially the ones who you're particularly referring to. But as you can see, as we know for a fact that there are a lot of these coaches who don't utilize the full quota of 5 substitute that's been allotted to them for whatever the reason. I can't tell you, but they would have to tell us what's the reason. So we have to talk to coaches like the Ducks coach, the attackers coach, I can say the Limers coach. They try to use as many as the substitute as much as possible today. So I won't put them in the same boat as well. But for sure, the Limers coach.
attackers coach.
Well, so that
No, I mean, when you give me a chance, I'll talk.
that's another. Yeah, you go.
When
This,
the game is being seen on television, so we did the crowd is seeing the game, so we can talk a little bit. When you look at most of the games and you see a bench of 5 or 6 players, and sometimes you only see 1 sub, the 4 other players have to go back to their locker room or to their homes and their family and find an excuse to their family why they didn't play. And most families don't take it as an excuse. They wouldn't we wouldn't know what the family members telling them, but it's not an excuse. Is that outside? It's a chance of a goal for the Eagles Claw, and goal number 11, Tony request 10, he get 11.
well,
So is that goal number 3 or 4 for Johnson?
That's possibly the name in the coffin there
So
for the
that might be the last goal of the night, winning the 90th minute.
yes.
So goal number 11 just scored. So Tony, just to continue and in conclusion, what I'm saying, I hope that that will not continue in 2023. Especially if on that bench have players, young players, that can become good players for the future of Angola football.
Well,
Especially if they are young players that can be an asset to the development of football in Angola.
well, there you had it.
That I will not tolerate or
That is the end of the game
I wish I had
and
the time
match
to
day 3 here, where the Eagles Claw, well, they run roughshod over the Western Predators, scoring some 11 goals to nil. They would have scored. Well, that probably would be Sean Brown, I'm certainly sure. But the Western Predators really conceded on either side of 5 goals in the first half and 6 goals in the second half. So well done there to the Eagles Club for opening up splendidly. Knowing that on Saturday they will be coming up against the Spartans FC, and then in the nightcap match we'll see the Diamonds FC versus the Roaring Lions. Then on Sunday you will have the Attackers. They will be coming up against the Uprising coming off of a loss. I'm sure Attackers, they will be coming looking to see if they can get all 3 points. And then the Ducks United, 2 winning teams, will be taking on the Limers FC. And I think that one is going to be a very good match as well. The Ducks so far has had the better of the Limers. But I'm certainly sure in the new season, they will look to bounce back, the Limers, that is. Remy, the man of the match is Sean Brown, and for scoring some 4 goals, and good work there to the elder statesman. It's the back to the drawing board for the Western Predators, and they will look to see how best they can certainly do their best. So your final wraps as we end this match day 3 encounter. Eagles Club versus Roaring
Tony,
Lions.
it was a very good evening, I must say. The atmosphere was good. Well, the day was a beautiful day. In the only match today, Wednesday, the 25th of January 2023. Now, it was a very good game in terms of the Eagles Club would have showcased most of their talent tonight. They've sent a clear message that they are looking forward to have a very good season. It's my former team, and I would want to think that I know the coach very well. He would be happy tonight, but at the same time, he will be thinking of the other matches that they have to play and hoping that he can get good results like that tonight. So all in all, congratulations to the Eagles Club for winning their game tonight, their first game of the season. Also congratulations to the Western Predators, in spite of don't have a bench to rely on in their first game against the Lions. They get 14 goals, they still didn't have a bench, and tonight again, their commitment, their patience. I have to congratulate them and to the Western community for supporting the Western Predators over the years. The minister, Mr. Callaghan Connor, I haven't seen him tonight, but I'm sure he was watching. Good night to you, sir. Continue to support your district in terms of sports. I believe the future of Angola is looking good. In conclusion, I must say the topic we discussed, like the bench and all these different things, Tony, I enjoy talking football in any areas. I would like to see more improvement in this year. I would like to see that sometimes you can, even some of your key players, you can put them to sit and watch some of your people, your guys from the bench coming in and even scoring goals and securing the game for you. So I would like to see that in all the clubs really, because the development of Anguilla football is doing just that. All right? We have a lot of talented players that travel from all the countries that came here for most times for a better life. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that the core of Anguilla joy is within the youngsters.
All right,
That
Millie,
the future can think. So thank you very much. Have a good night. No
I
problem.
think I see that look like Stewie on the Eagles Club bench there, so that's a testament. Until then, this is Tony Fleming on behalf of Remy Minute and on behalf of AI Live and the Football Association here. We will join you on Saturday, God's willing, at 6 o'clock when we bring you match day 4 of the AFL Male Senior Division. Until then, have yourself a pleasant evening, and we send you back to Master Control. Good night.